Foley?
Yes.
Hey, it's Travis Lowe with Sunbelt. How you doing?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Doing good. If you're ready, I got the members of the media on hold. I'll take them off. I'll ask you for an opening statement. We'll open up the questions.
I'm ready.
All right.
Here we go.
You're taking your audience off hold.
Thank you for holding, everybody. We're now joined with the head coach of UALR, Joe Foley. If you have a question for Coach Foley, please dial *1 on your phone at this time. Again, *1 to get your questions in the queue for Coach Foley. Coach, while we're waiting for that, would you mind starting us off with an opening statement?
Well, it's that time of year. It's March Madness. Everybody's looking forward to coming to New Orleans, and we're going to leave out this afternoon and get down there and hopefully get ready to play and have a good tournament.
Thank you, Coach. Our first questions come from Troy Schulte with the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette. Troy, please go ahead.
Hey, Coach. How you doing?
I'm good, Troy. Where you at? You already down there partying?
No, I'm in the office right now. I'm leaving tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
Just curious, we talked a little bit about it last week, but, has your opinion changed at all in terms of kind of where you guys are at in terms of whatever happens this weekend in terms of the NCAA tournament? I mean, do you think you guys still have some work to do or any way to know just yet?
That'd be hard to answer with us winning up to the Troy game. I don't know how that committee goes. I know they can look at anything they want to, pick any criteria, whether it be strength of schedule or it be RPI. They can kind of do what they want to with that. So, the only thing I'm hoping with the wins over LSU and Oklahoma, catches everybody's attention, and then a record of, 25-4, that ought to catch some people's attention. So I hope that's good enough, but you don't ever know.
Yeah, I know your RPI, I think today is 32, and typically that's pretty, good enough where teams get in regardless of the conference, but I mean, you're not in a position where you're too confident one way or the other just yet?
Well, you can look at it at the record of the past on mid-majors, and there's been teams with higher RPIs that didn't get in. We had a lower RPI, or I guess you would say, whichever way you want to look at it. I know when we had Chas and them, it was higher than this one. So as far as to like 38, 39, I think it's even higher than that. But we had some quality wins. So, again, they're going to pick whatever criteria they want to, and I just hope they pick the one that helps us.
Yeah. Can you compare that 2010 team that got the at-large to this one? I mean, kind of comparing resumes, this one seems to at least be just as good, if not better. But, I mean, does this team kind of have the look of an NCAA tournament team that team ended up being? I mean, are they comparable teams at all? Or
this team is a very good defensive team. I think there's no doubt everybody knows that we're a good defensive team. We scored pretty well, but Chas was a player that, was a hard matchup for anybody. So Chas, we could score inside probably a little better. Maybe not quite as good from the perimeter, but again, we were pretty good. So it's comparable. It's not that much difference.
Yeah. In your three seniors, they were freshmen on that team on your last tournament team. I mean, how have you seen them kind of, just in general, kind of grow into what they are now as players that can kind of possibly lead another team to an NCAA tournament?
Well, that's kind of been what this year's been all about. I always tell our kids that, you win with juniors and seniors, and you guys are all seniors, and we didn't make it. Of course, we didn't have Nice last year, and we didn't have AD. So, we've added two players that, that are juniors and seniors. So I think that helps a lot. I think that's the reason you've seen us be more consistent this year as far as winning. Our defense has been more consistent, and hopefully that carries over through the tournament.
Yeah. And one more on Kanishi, when she decided that she's not going to go try and get that extra year, I mean, what have you seen from her in just kind of determination to kind of get to this point? I mean, have you seen a little bit more from her? She could get that year back, but she knows that it's, this is her last year. Have you seen a little bit more from her just because of that? Or?
Well, that's hard to tell.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't ever know, and, I think she's done a great job for us. There's no doubt. I think she's played hard. I think she's been a good leader. So, maybe now she may be thinking about a little more. You might see a little more this week. I don't know, but she's been a dang good player for us anyway.
Yeah, cool. All right, thanks, Jeff.
All right, man.
Thank you, Troy, and thank you, Coach. That's all the questions we have for you today. We do appreciate your time.
All right, thank you, guys.
Thank you.